Hello there to Fanshawe College and the other places I visited today. Briefly, because I don't really talk to people. I figured I'm gonna get day drunk today because I got nothing else to do in 100 years of the Air Force, running on alcohol. So I get a can of Vimy Lagered Ale here, um, from Ottawa, brewed in Ottawa. I've had the red too, but I like this lagered ale a lot more. It's simple. I like many other hipster bait people, millennials. Okay, um, just don't really want to drink fancy beers anymore. I'm going back to the PBR, and I'm going back to Old Milwaukee, and another Well, not Hacker's Fjord, but they don't have that in the beer store as far as like I've seen or remember. Um, yeah. And what I'm saying here is that it's good to go back to basics. It's good to go back to where you came from, show some face. I never ever really enjoyed the community events or going to sports things and stuff like that. I don't know how visible I am as a person to the London community at large, because I am not just yet. I gotta answer this message. I'm just not getting the support that I'm after, and I could be doing a lot more. I have plans, naturally, and last time I did something like this, I was in Algonquin for at least a week. So there's some work to be had and to be done here, and what I where that come from that comes from is knowledge, right? So where I came from, with education, of course, is CCH, Trent University, then Fanshawe and Sioux College. Now I have to say that my time at Fanshawe was not a happy time in my life. It wasn't. There was some highlights in the form of a woman, but otherwise it was all business. And the first year, the arts and science was torture because of academic transfer requirements or whatever else that UBC was thinking of to keep me out of the art program, because obviously I showed that I had the talent, but the bureaucracy didn't want me there or whatever else it was. And again, when we try to tell people, we try to guide people, there's always this problem. You try to mold someone, try to make them into the best person they can be. Is that doesn't work for everyone. It doesn't work for everyone. And I was one of those people it doesn't work for, because I already had a plan. I already knew exactly what I wanted for my life, at a very young age, and everyone else along the way has wanted to make me into something that is useful to them, and I'm not into that. I'm just not into it. I'm really not. So hello to the president of Fanshawe, if that was you. No, it wasn't. Peter Devlin is a veteran. So who was that? I think it was. I think it was Mary. Looked over my shoulder, gave her a smile as I was passing by the president's office. Anyways, hello. Don't be scared. I'm not here. I'm not there to do anything strange. And if there's anything, an alumni always has something to complain about. And I don't like what happened to the library. I think that's a great loss. That's a huge hit. And I understand the changing demographic. There's a lot of Indians there, a lot of foreign students, and that the colleges and universities are businesses. They're not explicitly a place of higher learning. They have to, obviously operate and maintain a budget and keep the flow of students in and out, right? Keep the education going. But there's such a thing as too much change. And as dark and as dreary as some people felt that library was, it had so many books in it. And I looked at look at the pictures. I didn't wander into that little area, but there's way too digital. There's too much digital. And from someone that's in my category, my age category, to see that is a slap in the face. I want something tactile. I want something real. I want to be able to go through the process. You still have to teach people this stuff. Right? You still have to teach people Dewey Decimal. You still have to teach people how to find sources, how to arrange them in an APA or whatever kind of references there is, because otherwise they won't have legitimacy. And it's not like it's all that hard to do. It's a bit harder to mark considering how stupid young people are. Because you are. And I was too. Again, the first time I donated blood was at Fanshawe College in the gym. All the shit I've been through, and for what? We think we're teaching people lessons, but all we're doing is wasting our time. And, I'm a local, so I have to fight, and coming back here, I have to fight all the prejudice and the thoughts and the gossip that people have about each other and about me in London. Even from my own family members talking me down or whatever else because I wasn't going to church or something stupid like that, or I was smoking weed. It's amazing what we do to each other. And there's no one worse when it comes to gossip than gay men and women.